2.0 is here, ladies and gentlemen, and this panda is ready to rock out and cook up some crazy damage for y'all. Welcome to the definitive Pan Yinhu guide. My name is Rune, and I'll be your panda telling you how to build this panda today. Before we get started, be sure to leave a like on this video and consider subscribing afterwards. Without further ado, let's get into it. Pan Yinhu is a physical defense agent who is a part of the Yunkwai Summit faction. He's exclusively a sheer force buffer that specializes in big damage buffs and debuffs. Let's go over his moveset first. Yinhu's basic attack combo, Unyielding Strikes, is just your standard palm combo that deals physical damage. His dash attack, Sizzling Oil Supreme, is a swipe into a punch combo that deals physical damage. And his dodge counter, Moving Mountains and Seas, is an awesome looking aerial kick that deals physical damage. This is the same move as his quick assist, Lift Your Gaze to Good Fortune. His defensive assist follow-up, Ride the Momentum, is a flurry of strikes that deal physical damage and inflict massive daze buildup. His EX skill is a bit of a doozy, so I'm going to go over his normal skill and ultimate first. His normal special attack, Sonic Pressure Point Strike, is a strike that follows up into Yinhu tossing firecrackers. This increases his anti-interrupt level. His ultimate, A Feast Fit for an Emperor, is a massive AoE attack that deals physical damage and heals all squad members. This also applies a healing over time effect. Oh, and his chain attack is a massive spinning attack that also deals physical damage. His EX special attack, mounted as Pulse Strike, has Yinhu doing a powerful strike forward that deals physical damage. Doing this move will give you 3 points of Yinhu's exclusive stat called Break Force. Once you hit the first hit of this move, you are given a back quick assist that you can activate anywhere within that skill's window. The neat part about this move is that agents who switch via this quick assist will gain Yinhu's sheer force bonus from his passive, but we'll get into that shortly. Once you swap out, Yinhu will stay on field for a bit and activate his second normal skill, Touch of Death, until his Break Force points run out. Doing your normal skill while you have Break Force points will make Yinhu do Touch of Death. This is a series of singular strikes that can be activated by pressing the skill button up to 3 times. Each hit will consume a break point, and if Yinhu is the active character during this, he will get a 40% damage reduction buff and his anti-interrupt will increase. And if he's not the active character when doing this, he will then be completely invulnerable. His core passive, Meridian Enlightenment, enhances his EX skill. After quick assisting from his EX skill, the agent coming in will gain Meridian Flow. This is a sheer force buff that scales off of Yinhu's initial attack and will last for 25 seconds. The base version of this effect cannot exceed 540 points. And if another squad member is either a Rupture agent or share the same faction as Yinhu, his additional ability, Iron Stomach, will activate. This gives his normal skill, Touch of Death, a debuff that increases all sources of damage on the target by 20% and will last for 10 seconds. This is indicated by this little glowing icon on the enemy that he will put onto them. This debuff won't stack, but repeated triggers will extend the duration. As for his talent level up priority, it should look something like this. Skill first, ultimate, basic, assist, and then dodge last. Or you could be a madman like me and just have everything nearly maxed out already. And that's Yinhu's entire kit done. Now let's move on to the Mindscapes. Yinhu's M1 makes all units deal an extra 10% increased damage to enemies that are suffering from his depleted ki debuff. His M2 recovers 4 energy for every 6 points of Break Force consumed. The duration from his debuff is also increased to 12 seconds from 10. His M3 and M5 are skill level increases, while his M4 gives a big boost to the healing effects on his ultimate. This also gives him a new effect too, granting backup provisions. Essentially what this is that when any squad member loses HP, this effect will be consumed and instantly restore 50% of the HP that was recovered during his ultimate. So for example, let's say you heal 500 HP with Pan's ultimate. The moment you lose HP, you'll immediately gain 250 of that HP back. And his M6 is his best Mindscape, increasing the initial attack value from his passive by 6% and increasing the sheer force effect to 720 from 540. Now that the Mindscapes are out of the way, let's talk about W engines. Since Yinhu is a defense agent, he's got a limited pool of W engines to use, but by far his best option will definitely be his signature engine, Tremor Trigram Vessel. The damage increase to his EX and ultimate are very nice, and since he'll be paired with Yi Xuan, the energy regen effect will be proccing a lot as well. If you don't have his engine yet, then in order from best to last will be Spring's Embrace, Peacekeeper Specialized, Tusk of Fury, Big Cylinder, Original Transmorpher, and finally Bunny Band. Spring's Embrace and Peacekeeper are above the rest simply because of his buff scaling off of his attack. But if you already have passed the 3k attack threshold, then you can run any other engine until you get his. But I personally would recommend Vessel simply because it is the comfier option. Moving on to drive disc sets, Yinhu's best set is going to be 4 pieces of Astral Voice. He has a quick assist built in and will be using his EX skill often, so it's pretty much a no-brainer to run 4 pieces of this set. As for the 2-piece, Swing Jazz will be the best option just for the energy regen, but you can also use Hormone Punk if you're struggling to get over the 3k attack threshold. Swing Jazz will still be better for it because more EX skills means more Astral stacks, which means more damage, so you can't really go wrong with 2 pieces of Swing Jazz. Also, public service announcement here, do not build him with 4 pieces of Protopunk. I repeat, do not build him with 4 pieces of Protopunk. Stun agents have no reason to run 4 pieces of Astral anymore with the new Stunner set that was released in 2.0, so building him into Proto will suffer a significant damage loss considering that the buffs are tied to assist points, and Yinhu does not restore additional assist points unlike the other defense agents. The 2-piece bonus is effectively useless on him as well, seeing as he doesn't provide a shield anywhere in his kit. Please save your time and stamina and just focus on building him on only Astral for the time being. As for the main stats on the 4, 5, and 6 slots, you'd want all of them to be attack percent. But if your substat rolls are good and you break the 3k attack threshold, then you can run energy regen on slot 6, which is my personal favorite on him. You can also mess around with physical damage bonus on 5, but I'd only do so if you reach the requirements I stated previously. As for substats, double attack stats should be your go-to, with rolls into attack percent being your best bet. Crit stats and pen should also be fine after you reach 3k attack. If you follow these stats, this should give you a healthy Panda that can help your Yishuan hit like a truck in the end. Last but not least, let's go over the best teams to place Pan Yinhu on. Yinhu has 4 categories of teams that he can be placed on: Yishuan Support, Yishuan Stun, Fufu Rupture, and Fufu DPS. Until Jufufu comes out, Pan is going to be exclusively glued to Yishuan in terms of optimal team synergy, and hopefully, as they continue to add Rupture agents to the game, Yinhu's viability will continue to grow. His best in slot team for the time being is going to be with Yishuan and Astra, though once Fufu releases, it will then translate over to the Mono Yunkai Summit team. As for the best Bangbu to use with him, Bellion and Snap will be your best Enas to look for. With that being said, that should be everything that you need to know about Pan Yinhu and how to build him properly. Hopefully, after watching this, you'll know exactly what you need to do to make the most of this panda. Bit more of a formal video than the previous ones, but I always want to make sure that I get my information right whenever I make these guides. If you notice anything that I got wrong or forgot to mention though, please be sure to let me know in the comments below. As always, special thanks to my channel members: Middle Class Bear, The ETH J, Rumi, Verano, Bear with Violin, Barafox, Joe Schmo, Man, Ebby, Casual, U Violet, Gabriel Araujo, Donut Mago, Skittles, Sanders, Corrupted Being, Toby, Supper Kappa, and Clarity. Members get access to my videos a day early and a special role within my Discord. Be sure to use the connection tabs in your Discord settings to join the server and automatically have the role assigned to you. And if you want to support me directly, consider buying me a coffee. It helps keep me well fed and gives me motivation to continue making videos like these. That's all for me for now. I gotta get back to playing this 2.0 update. May your pulls be in your favor, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.